Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Problem Child here. I know I haven't did a video in a while. I've been busy with life and just doing other things. Basically, I'm just gonna talk a quick note about wrestling real quick and just update you on some podcasts that I've been listening to and also some channels on YouTube that I think should be getting a lot more praise on here. So I'll put a link in the description box down there, and hopefully y'all go check those out and give those people the praise that they deserve. Um, with wrestling now, I'm enjoying the Daniel Bryan thing. A lot of people are bitching and complaining about it, but I find it entertaining. I find Daniel Bryan playing the role that he's playing now. Yes, it kind of have hints of the SES, straight edge society type thing, but I find it very interesting what they're doing with them, with Daniel Bryan and the AJ thing, and it's kind of borderline of is he a face or is he a heel, because AJ is a face, of course, and it kind of brings out the story a little bit more. I find it that at least they're doing something with Daniel Bryan. Yes, he's swerving his way out of, victories. He's not cattle mutilation anybody. He's not, putting anybody in the label lock anymore. But that's fine. To me, that's fine. I mean, as long as he's being entertaining and he's still putting on good wrestling matches, you know, i.e. the CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan match, and I found that on Raw a couple of weeks back. I found that to be a very exciting match. One of the best matches I've seen on Raw in a long time. Um, Also, with CM Punk now feuding with Jericho, I, I do, I am liking that a bit. I mean, a lot of people are not liking Jericho right now because he's doing the same old shit. But I always been a Jericho fan. I always been a huge fan of him since basically he was in wrestling. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. He's not, I have to say, he's not trying to take over the spotlight. He's more useful than Kevin Nash was, basically. So we can't really hate on him, especially because this is the match that we, as fans, wanted to see. We wanted to see CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. We wanted Jericho back in the WWE, and now we getting our wish, and you know we're complaining about it. I say just enjoy the show. Let's just see where they go before we start complaining about it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a back seat, and I want to enjoy this because WrestleMania's coming up. They usually don't do too bad around WrestleMania. I have to say honestly, in my opinion, I'm not feeling the Triple H Undertaker match again. I'm really not. I'm not really that excited for the John Cena and The Rock feud at WrestleMania. I'm really not just. I really don't find that exciting. I'm very happy that Ron Simmons is actually gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves it. But I think, in my opinion, it should be Dusty Rhodes that inducts him. Dusty Rhodes pushed for Ron Simmons to get the world title, and I mean, what's better way than Dusty Rhodes? If Shawn Michaels and Triple H are gonna induct the Four Horsemen, I think that's a crying shame, in my opinion. I really think that it should be somebody like a Dusty Rhodes or somebody that was in WCW at that time that understood what those guys was doing. I don't think, as great as Shawn Michaels is, Shawn Michaels wasn't ever in WCW. I don't think he ever was in WCW. Triple H was there as long as a cup of coffee lasts, but he wasn't there to know the impact that those guys did in WCW, nor was he surrounded by those guys, you know. But, the Hall of Fame, I find that to be enjoyable right now. I really wish that the Ultimate Warrior would accept the Hall of Fame nod instead of just being a bitter old man and, let the past be the past and be forgiving, you know. Also, guys, there's these shows on the TWRnetwork.com, and it's a podcast that talks about wrestling. So if you're sick of these old monotone wrestlings and you want a little wrestling in your life with a wrestling show that actually has a little bit more flavor in it, go ahead and listen to the TWR. They have on Tuesday nights, they have The Rant. They have on Saturday nights, which is actually tonight, Wrestling Randomness. And those guys are entertaining. They're very funny. I'm finding myself actually listening to more podcasts than I am actually listening to TV or music right now. So go check out TWR. There's this show called Lex and Lee. On Fridays they talk about ROH for all you ROH's fans, that don't have podcasts that really talks about ROH. And if you're sick of the bullshit that happens on YouTube with some of the people that you want to do videos and they haven't been doing videos anymore, go ahead and listen to some people that still talk about wrestling, and they talk about wrestling for a long time, and you can call in and join the chat. The chat is lively and it's easy to join them. Just twrnetwork.com. And that's TWR, not PWR. I know who y'all thinking of, and I'm not talking about those guys. twrnetwork.com. They have a live 24-hour stream, so you can listen to music and shows on the replays. So go check out twrnetwork.com. It's a shame that TV Tracks doesn't put some of their material on his YouTube page, because they say a lot of interesting and a lot of positive things about wrestling. So go check out twrnetwork.com. Also go check out the Joe Rogan Show. I love that podcast. He says a lot of interesting things. Now, some things I don't agree with him on, of course, but it's not about what I agree with him on, But the show is still entertaining, and I still find it very exciting. By the way, y'all like the Sonic the Hedgehog shirt? So go check him out. Go check out, Joe Rogan. There's also a YouTuber on here who I wanted to talk about, and that's Roodbaf, Roodbaf. He does a lot of poetry, inspirational poetry. He's a good poet. If you're into poetry and you're into you're into powerful messages, check out Roodbaf, man. He's doing some great videos. He's just starting back on YouTube. He would love to have your feedback. He's trying to get his poetry out there, and I think it does deserve to be out there. So go ahead and check those out. Also, this is just also a state of address also, because I'm going to be doing some changes to my YouTube pages. I'm going to be just trying to figure out more topics to talk about for you guys instead of wrestling. I know I made this statement before, but I feel like there's other things I need to talk about besides wrestling, because I love wrestling. Don't get me wrong, I love it, and I will still be talking about wrestling. But there's other issues out there, like I did the SOPA bill issue before, and I just want to get some messages out there that, for people to hear, and also get comments back about those things, I'm the type of person that I don't care if you curse me out or whatever on my comment section. I'm still going to do me. So, just go ahead and enjoy. And I thank all you subscribers for enjoying my videos. I mean, wow, I've never expected to have as many subscribers as I had. To be honest with you, I only thought I was going to get 15 subscribers. To be honest with you, it didn't seem like to me that I had anything interesting or anything entertaining for you guys to watch. So, I appreciate it, and I thank you all. I thank all of you guys, and tell your friends about me. You know, if you like my videos, and if you think I have some interesting things to say, go ahead and tell your friends about it. Let them know that the Problem Child is on YouTube, and you know, just pass the word around. That's really it. That's all I wanted to say about. So please go check out this TWR network. You guys, please go check them out. They need. I want them to be bigger than sliced bread because they are very good. All the shows are very good and very entertaining, and you won't find a boring show on that website. And also with the 24-hour feed, if you can't find anything to listen to on the radio, you can listen to those guys. So go check those guys out, man. They're pretty entertaining. Um, Also, again, the Joe Rogan Show. Also, you know, Rootboff on YouTube. So I have the links in the description box. I hope y'all enjoy. And the Problem Child just wanted to take a little break from YouTube, guys. But I'm back and I'm ready to do some videos. So this is your boy saying peace, one love, and I'm out.